Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Barnes. I hope that you started with your ABC chart before joining me today. Let's get started with some wordplay first. Right now I have the word me. If you said me, you were correct. I'm going to change that M now to a B. And I now have the word be. Now I'm going to change it to this letter. H says H. I have the word he. Now what if I put T in front of that H? I'm not going to go to he, right? Because I know that that TH is one of those H brothers. It's that rude brother that goes th. He sticks his tongue out. Th. Very rude. That word is the. What if I change that T to an S? I now have another H brother at the beginning of that word. SH, and it's that quiet brother that goes shh. I now have the word she. If I take that S away, I have he. And when I put S in front, I have she. Now, just like letters put together made these words, words make sentences together. So, I mixed up a sentence here, and I would like you to help me fix this. Before we do that, let's take a peek at our checklist. I'm sure you have this at home with you, our Star Writer checklist. You always start with an uppercase letter. You leave your spaces. You use your word wall with your sight words. You also stretch out those sounds, and you always end with a punctuation mark. So let's get started with our sentence here. Let's read the words first. Is the up sun? So I know that I have to start with an uppercase letter, and I see here that the has an uppercase T there, the. And I know a sentence has to end with a punctuation mark, so I'm going to find the one with it, and here it is. Up has the period. So now I have two words left. Let's just pop those right up in our sentence here, and we'll read it together and see if it makes sense. The is sun up. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's switch these two around because I know I have to leave the there with that uppercase letter, and a sentence always ends in a punctuation mark, so up has to stay there. So let's try this. The sun is up. That's it. As a matter of fact, if you remember, that was our first sentence in our story, Good Morning. Let's go to that story right now. Here it is here. Let's start with our title, and remember that exclamation mark says to read with excitement, so let's read that with excitement. Let's begin. Good morning. Check the picture, and here is our sentence. The sun is up. Here's our new page. Check out that picture there. I see a girl waking up, stretching. And here's our word she. They started that with an uppercase letter because that's the beginning of the sentence. There's two sentences here. 1, 2. Let's start our story here. Look at the girl. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to go to the next word. Up. Oh, I know that silent E can make that A say its name. Let's try that. Wakes. Wakes, that makes sense. She wakes up. Let's read that whole page one more time. Look at the girl. She wakes up. I hope that you have a great day, and until next time, happy reading.